Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we have one more game against the Cardinals in this series. That is not what I meant to do, there we go. So with the off day tomorrow, we will get the subs into the game. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Excuse me. Alright, let's get this game going. So despite the scores not being blowouts, the Cardinals have not provided a real stiff competition here. Their offense threw a perfect game against them, and then I think they only managed 3 hits yesterday. So offense just doing nothing for St. Louis right now. See the defensive lineup we came up with for today's game. Gill on the mound to start this game. I could tell that sneeze was coming on for a while. Finally got it out. Alright, Juan Pierre starts off the game with a swing and a miss. And that curveball goes out of the zone. Ground ball back to Gill. He takes care of that. 1 away. That'll bring Nick Punto to the plate. He is quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Albert Pujols to the plate. Pujols has had a very good season, but the last couple games have not been good at all. Comes through with the base hit to start off this game, though, so maybe he feels a little more on track now. Juan Encarnacion looks at a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Gill is out of the inning. Cardinals with a hit but no runs. Phil is going to lead off today's game for the Squirrels. Cardinals look to have the same lineup that they've had for this series since the end of July anyway. Kyle Loesch on the mound. He looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Phil with the high hopper. It's going to go foul. This pitch is too high. 1-2. Ground ball to third. Punto takes care of that. That'll bring Sweeney to the plate. Look to strike 1. Fouled away. 0-2. Looks at strike 3. That'll bring Quentin to the plate. He is batting left-handed. And I'm going to have to try to blow my nose after this inning. Don't know why it's running all of a sudden. Maybe allergies. Who knows? Anyway, 2-0 the count. Make it 3-0. Here's a called strike. Quentin taking all the way. Takes this one as well. Now he has a full count. 2 outs, nobody on base. And that's going to be a walk. That will bring Terry to the plate. 1 on, 2 out. First pitch is too low. Will this get down and right? It sure will. Quinton stops at second. 2 on, 2 outs. Frank at the plate. First pitch is down and out. This one called a strike. 1-1. Grounds this one foul. That will not get over Cabrera's head, and that will end the inning. We're scoreless as we go to the second. Chris Burke to lead off for the Cardinals. All right, Chris Burke has a 2-0 count to start the inning. We'll make it 3-0. There's a called strike. Burke taking all the way. There's a swing and a miss. Makes it a full count. And that's going to be a walk. Teams trade walks in back-to-back half innings. Cesaris Turris at the plate looks at strike 1. Pops this one up. Sweeney is waiting for it. 1 down. Runner still on first is Rubel Cabrera at the plate. He had 2 hits yesterday. He was about the only Cardinal worth a damn. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Ground ball up the middle. Phil grabs it standing on second base, which makes it real easy to throw it on to first for the 4U3 double play. So we'll go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless. Miyake will lead things off. First pitch from Loesch is called a strike. A pitch runs outside, 1-1. Outside again, 2-1. This pitch called a strike, makes it 2-2. In the dirt, we got another full count. Ground ball right to second. Cabrera takes care of that. 1 away. Martinez at the plate now. First pitch is too low. Excuse me. Apparently I'm a mess today. Soft liner to second. Cabrera makes the grab. Joey at the plate. 2 down. Nobody on base. Looks at strike 1. And this pitch runs high. Joey into center field. Will it get over Burke's head? No, he goes back and makes the play. We'll go to the third, still scoreless. Moriarty to lead things off for St. Louis.
The Cardinals are now up to bat. Here we go for the first pitch.
First pitch called a strike. Curveball for a strike. It's another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Kyle Loesch at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Fouled back. 0-2. This is going to be a fair ball. It's going to be a base hit right on the line behind first. Terry couldn't get a glove on it. So that's a base hit for Kyle Loesch. Brings Juan Pierre to the plate again. And he starts off with a curveball that's down and out. Gill seeming to have a little trouble placing that curveball. Gets Pierre to ground to first, but with his speed there was no chance for a double play. So Juan Pierre standing on first now with 2 outs. Nick Punto at the plate. And Pierre takes off on a hit and run, and this is a base hit into left. Pierre coming to third, so's the throw. Pierre beats it there pretty easily, actually. So the Cardinals with runners on the corners and Albert Pujols, who already has a hit today at the plate. This has been easily the Cardinals' best scoring chance in this entire series. And Pujols hits a line drive into center right at Miyake. So the Squirrels wiggle out of the inning without giving up a run. Gil will lead things off on the bottom half of the inning. I'm going to pause just slightly to let my dog in. Okay, here we go. Gil at the plate, leading off the inning. Loesch starts with a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Ground ball, this one just foul, wrong side of first base. Breaks his bat, actually hit it pretty hard for a broken bat shot, and Gil gets a base hit up the middle, so he matches Kyle Loesch at the plate. That'll bring Phil to the plate, who's now showing bunt after looking at strike one. And that one's going to go foul. 0-2 the count. Looks like Phil will swing away now. And he's going to get a base hit into right field, right on the line. Gil on his way to third, and he will stop there. That's a double for Phil. Puts two runners into scoring position for Sweeney. And there are still no outs in the inning. So Sweeney has a 1-1 count. Grounds this one towards second. Throw goes home, and it's not in time. Gil in there to start the scoring. It wasn't a bad throw either. Gil just beat that one out. So now runners on the corners for Quinton. The Squirrels ahead 1, and again, no outs. Hit and run right over third base. That will score another run. Sweeney stayed at second, so Squirrels now up 2-0. Still no outs. Terry looks at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. This one goes into right field. That'll fall in for a hit. And another run in to score. 3-0 Squirrels. And the Cardinals looks like it might be slipping away early. As Frank looks at ball one, looks at ball two. That's going to be a base hit into left. Will another run score? Quinton's going to try, and he will make it in there. 4-0 Squirrels. Miyake at the plate. The Cardinals have yet to record an out in the third inning. And Miyake up the middle for another base hit. This one will not score a run. It's going to leave the bases loaded for Martinez. He looks at strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. There is your first out of the inning. Joey hit one into center field last at bat. Burke was able to run it down. Swings and misses. Makes it an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike three. Bases still loaded for Gil, who got a hit up the middle in his last at-bat. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And that one's fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike three. So Loesch strikes out 3 consecutive batters after getting the bases loaded, but unfortunately for him, he gave up 4 runs before that could even happen. So, 4 runs and really should have been so much worse. We go to the top of the 4th. Juan Encarnacion at the plate. Gil starts off with the fastball for a strike. Comes back with the curveball, but doesn't get the call. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down. Chris Burke at the plate. He walked in his first plate appearance. Looks at strike one here. This pitch is too high. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Cesar's Turris at the plate. That pitch goes too high. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Called strike 3. That will end the top of the 4th. Go to the bottom half of the inning where the Squirrels lead 4-0, and they will send Phil to the plate. Phil 1 for 2 with a double. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one up the middle, and it will not get through. Cabrera runs it down and gets it back across his body for the first out. Sweeney 0 for 2. I guess you got to give him the RBI. It was a fielder's choice. Ball went home, but Gill beat it out. 0-2 the count in this at-bat. And Sweeney will strike out looking. 2 down. Quinton at the plate. Got a base hit in his last at-bat. Walked in the one before that. Looks at a pitch in the dirt. Swings at that one, but comes up empty. Hits this one into right, and it gets down for a single. 1 on, 2 outs. Terry at the plate. He is 2 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. And lays off of that one up out of the zone. Hits this one into left, and it'll get down for another base hit. Terry 3 for 3 on the day. Frank at the plate now. 2 on, 2 outs. First pitch is called a strike. Hits this one foul into the left field seats. 0-2. Popped up. Cabrera's waiting for it in the shallow right field grass. So that will end the 4th inning. Still a 4-0 Squirrels lead as we go into the 5th, whereas Drupal Cabrera is going to lead things off. Cabrera hit into a double play in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And this curveball in the dirt. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Moriarty at the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. 1 of 7 strikeouts so far today for Gill. That's going to be a base hit into right field. Quinton runs it down before it become a real problem, but Moriarty going for second. He's going to make it. So, young catcher runs hard and makes that into a double. Do wonder if he would be able to do that against Zach, but he definitely did it with Quinton out there. Loesch at the plate, gonna hit for himself. Already does have a base hit today. Looks at strike 1. As this one goes outside. This one to first. Terry's going to grab it, step on the base, but it does allow Moriarty to move up to third base. Juan Pierre at the plate. Pops this one foul. Will Martinez get there? He will not. Pops another one foul. That one also out of range. 0-2 the count, though. That fastball too low. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the top of the 5th. Squirrels still leading 4-0, and they will send Miyake to open up the bottom half of the inning. Miyake 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch called a strike. This one hit through the right side of the infield and rolls all the way to the wall. Miyake will cruise into second for a leadoff double. That'll bring Martinez to the plate. Looks at strike one. Grounds this one to third. Miyake goes back and the ball is thrown to first. One down, Joey at the plate. And they're going to intentionally walk him to get to Gil, who does have a hit today. So runners now on first and second with one out. Will Gil bunt? Didn't show it there. Looks at strike one. Swings at this one, and this might be a double play. Oh no, Gil beat it out at first, so not a total disaster. Phil at the plate with runners on the corners. Looks at strike one. Pops this one foul to make it 0-2. And ground foul again. Towards the middle, Loesch gets a glove on it as Turris picks it up, throws to first, and that'll end the fifth inning. Nick Punto to lead things off for the Cardinals. Still a 4-0 ball game. Punto 1 for 2 today. Looks at strike one. This one misses outside. Misses inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2. Down and out. We've got another full count. Called strike three. One down. Pujols at the plate. And he hits one to short. Joey takes care of that. 2 away. Encarnacion has struck out twice today. So he'll probably be glad to see Gil go after this inning. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat. And that fastball goes high. Misses outside. 2-2. Goes with the curveball, gets another swing and a miss. That will end the top of the sixth. We'll go to the bottom half where Sweeney will open things up for the Squirrels. And the Cardinals are going to change pitchers here. Find Tyler Johnson, who we've actually seen a fair amount of in this season. Sweeney swings and misses at the first pitch. Fouls this one away. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Quinton, now batting right-handed. He's got a couple hits and a walk so far. Watches that pitch run inside. This one misses outside. Here's a called strike. Little line drive to third. Punto makes the grab. 2 down. Terry is 3 for 3, all singles today. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Puts this one into center. Burke is waiting on it, and he makes the catch. We move into the 7th inning where Chris Burke will lead off for the Cardinals. Still 4-0 Squirrels. Gonzalez will come in to pitch now. Kind of hoping to get 2 innings out of him, but that'll depend on what the bats do in the bottom half of the inning. Alright, Burke is walked and struck out today. Looks at strike one here. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. And this one misses inside. Misses low again, 2-2. Gets a swing and gets a miss. One down, Cesaris Turris. Flown out and struck out today. Looks at strike one here. Another strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down, Asdrubal Cabrera has hit to a double play and struck out today. Looks at strike one here. Looks at strike two. And this will get through the right side of the infield for a 2-out single. And Moriarty will come up to the plate. He doubled in his last at-bat on a ball I really didn't think would be a double. Hits a soft liner to short, and that will end the top half of the inning. We go to the 7th inning stretch, 4-0 Squirrels. Frank on the other side. My apologies there. I bumped the mouse while I was trying to record the stretch, so you got a little extra Windows sound there. Johnson still on the mound. Frank looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. One down, Miyake. He's 2 for 3 today. Singled and doubled so far. Looks at strike one. Swings and misses, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down, Martinez at the plate. He is hitless today and promptly gets his first hit of the game. That might have been nice when the bases were loaded, but I suppose a 4-run lead is good enough. Joey, also 0 for on the day, had an intentional walk last inning. Pops this one up, Moriarty after it, and that will end the 7th inning. We go into the 8th, still 4-0. Tyler Johnson's spot due up in the order. We'll see if the Cardinals pinch hit. And it does appear that they will. They will find Hideki Matsui. He promptly grounds to second. One down. Juan Pierre 0 for 3 on the day. Looks at strike one. Swings and misses, 0-2. This one fouled back. Still 0-2. Soft liner towards short. Joey makes the grab. Two down, Nick Punto. He's 1 for 3. Got a single sandwiched between a couple strikeouts. Puts this one, it's going to hook foul, and he's going to have an 0-2 count. Liner to short. Joey catches it before it can hit the ground. So we'll go into the bottom of the 8th. Squirrels up 4-0. Pitcher spot due up. Craig Breslow is going to come in to try to finish off this game. All right, Marvin, get a chance to pinch hit here. He will bat right-handed. Looks at strike one. Hits this one up the middle, does not get through. His Turris doesn't make a good throw, but Pujols adjusts to it okay. One away. Burke 1 for 4 on the day. Looks at that pitch going inside. Hits this one towards second. Cabrera will take care of that. 2 down. Sweeney has not gotten a hit today. Does have an RBI though. Fouls this pitch away. That'll give him a 1-1 count. This one into left, and it will be caught. So we'll go into the 9th. The Cardinals need 4 runs to stay alive. They will start off with Albert Pujols. Bring Zap in to try to clean this up.
Indianapolis putting in a new pitcher. Here's another pitching change. 23.
All right, Pujols 1 for 3 on the day, which I'm pretty sure makes this his most successful day of this series. Looks at strike 1. Fouls this pitch away. 0-2. Fouled away again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Juan Encarnacion has struck out in all 3 at-bats today. That pitch misses outside, maybe low as well. This one misses outside too. 2-0. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. This one into center field. That will fall in front of Miyake. So that is a base hit. Brings Chris Burke to the plate. Struck out twice and walked in his first at-bat. Lines this one to Terry for out number 2. Cesar Izturis, 0 for 3 on the day, is the Cardinals' last chance. Grounds this one to Joey, who goes to first, and that is your ball game. The Cardinals do not score a run in all 3 games. So your final score today, St. Louis Cardinals 0, Indianapolis Squirrels 4. We will take a look at a few highlights, which should all come from the 3rd inning. It's the only inning the Squirrels scored in, and it was just a complete meltdown for 1 inning out of Kyle Oesch. Alright, Gil, your player of the game. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we are off tomorrow, and then we have the Pirates, I think, in Pittsburgh, if I remember right. And for context, we are only 6-4 against the Pirates this year, so despite their record, I am expecting a tough series. So we will find out on Wednesday.